Most people go through their entire lives never making this realization, so I'm going to make sure that that doesn't happen to you. Life has a way of bending to your assumptions. Usually the way that you expect things to go kind of are how they go. But this is not because of fate, it's because of focus. This is a Napoleon Hill quote, and whatever it takes for you to remember it as often as possible, please do so. Save this video or write the quote down and put a post-it note on your mirror, whatever it is. Because what happens is the way that you perceive yourself, the way that you perceive the world, the way that you make assumptions about other people, it guides the way that you act. And we're talking about even minor things in life, not major accomplishing your dreams, moving states type stuff. Even the way you interact with people. If you perceive yourself in a different way or you perceive them in a positive light, nothing can stop you. Failure can't stop you. Social awkwardness won't stop you. Tiny example. I just went to the mall. Me and my friend were asking about fragrances, and the woman behind the counter was completely rigid. She was answering our questions, but not looking up at us at all. Okay? She was not having it. I don't know what was going on. And at one point, my friend goes, "Which one from this collection is the most popular fragrance?" I put my hand on his chest, and I was like, "Forget which one's the most popular. Ma'am, which one is your favorite?" And in that moment, she opened up. I saw her complete change in body language. She answered. She gladly grabbed 2 or 3 fragrances, sprayed them, started telling us stories about these fragrance companies, who owns which ones, the husband and wife team behind these fragrance companies. Her complete body language changed. And this happened because my assumption was we're coming in with good energy. And this woman wants to give good energy. That's my assumption. My assumption is this woman wants to be in a good mood. Maybe something happened on her shift. Maybe she's not in the mood to talk. Maybe she thinks we're here wasting her time, whatever it is. But my assumption is we can give good energy and she wants to receive good energy. And the second I started asking about that, I saw a smile come out. I started making jokes. I started complimenting how she has great taste in fragrances. And this all started because I had an assumption. If I just accepted it at face value, her being cold and her being rigid, I would have just walked away. I would have had a bitter taste in my mouth about her and about people in general. I would have started making poor assumptions about people who work in retail. I would have been like, honestly, she was being so rude, whatever. But all I had to do was lead with a specific assumption, a positive one, and she wore down. And I wore down, and the energy got better just in that interaction. Imagine if you applied that to your entire life. Everything you do is simply an assumption in the positive light. Everything you try comes with the assumption that I'm going to be successful. Success is inevitable. It doesn't matter how many times I fail on the way there because I know I'm going to succeed. You need to start applying this to your life. From minor interactions at the fragrance counter to massive journeys like chasing your dreams, putting boundaries up in your relationships, and believing that the success in your life from a social standpoint or any other standpoint is inevitable.